So my mentor for this project was Miss Logan. She's a fifth grade teacher at Randolph Elementary School. Um, so at the beginning of the internship, I came before the school year started, and I did just like basic stuff, like I sharpened pencils, and I glued name tags down. I like rearranged the desk, like really basic stuff, and I cut out like labels and like stuff like the helper, like laminate things. And as the year progressed, I came in like during the school year, and so I was there for the Randolph Road Runner Run. Like it was a fundraise event, and the kids got to go outside. They had like a DJ and stuff. This was them making a sign to like run through, and it was really cool to see them like working on it. And this was them during the run. This is after they ran actually. They're kind of sweating and stuff, but like they ran like a bunch of laps, and then there was like obstacle courses. They were dancing. They had like competitions, and it was just cool to see them like do something else other than like be in the classroom. I was also there for their encore, and one of the classes they took was music, and they were really active, like dancing, like putting their hands up, and it's also just really cool to see them do something other than being in the classroom. So for my community service, my supervisor was Miss Shelley Watson. I don't have a picture of her, but she helped me through like the orientation process, like getting set up, like I had to get like a TV shot before like I went and stuff. It was like this big long thing. But yeah, so this was me and one of the employees. I went to like the YMCA for like their child watch program, and there was me and two other people there, and there was like 10 to 15 kids, and we just like went like play tag and like play cards until their parents came back. Um, and the second thing I did was I went to the Gation Elementary School for their child care program with the YMCA. And I was there again with two other employees, but there was like double the amount of kids. There's like 30 kids there. And they just played with their iPads. They made like board things, and we colored pictures and played with Legos. Just did a bunch of stuff till their parents came back. Um, and then the third thing I did was tie into my legacy. I asked my classroom, like the Miss Wilkins classroom, what they wanted the most for like to expand like their classroom, their needs and stuff. And they all said they wanted more books and to expand the library. So I was like, okay, I was kind of surprised because like books, like they have technology, they have things they can read books on. But I was like, okay. So this is a picture of me and my sister trying to raise money so we can give them to the Randolph Elementary School. We ended up raising $175, and I gave it to my mentor yesterday. And I finished my last hours, and he was really happy, and the kids were really happy. And it's just like it made me happy to see that I made such an impact on their lives, like all fifth graders, and their classroom. My significance for this project, I think, was me actually being in like a real classroom experience and seeing like how kids interact and how like answering the kids' questions when Miss Wilkins couldn't, and just being around kids. And I learned about myself that anything is possible, and my goal is to be a teacher still after all of this. And I think that I can do it if I want to reach my goal. I think I can do it. And for future learning seniors, I would say don't procrastinate. I started in the summer, like I got 5 or 6 hours like out of the way, and then once I got my 10th hour of internship, like during the school year, I took a little bit of a break, and it quickly caused me a few weeks before this presentation. Actually, I only had 18 hours, and I ended up getting them all yesterday, so it worked out. But I just wish I would have like done more during the school year. And in the future, I'm going to go to James Madison University. I think I'm going to do the 5-year teacher licensure program. I'm not sure yet. And then I'll probably major in interdisciplinary liberal studies, but still don't know yet. But yeah, any questions? Yeah.
So you mentioned you saw kids using Kahoot and it was motivating.
Oh no, I didn't see them using it. That was just like at school that like.
So if kids are interested in, because I've seen it used and it does get noisy. There is competition. There's these bars that go across. And it's like, and I'm always worried being the educator, that it's motivating maybe some of the kids that know the answers, but I'm wondering about some of the kids that might not know the answers. Um, how do you think about reaching all kids as a teacher? Do you think it'd be a challenge, or did you having those discussions with your experiences?
Well, with my mentor, I talked to her because she said she had a lot of different kids, like different like levels, and like who actually wanted to learn and who didn't. And she said that like, well, I don't think she ever personally used to, but she said for kids at like really high learning levels, like she saw like through like what she taught, like who was like succeeding, like who wasn't, and she put like the kids who were succeeding like in a higher like level like area, like she paired them with each other, and then the kids that were doing like diagram with a different teacher, just to improve like a lower level learning.
And how do you see technology impacting education in the future? It's already changed a lot through some of the things that you referenced, and you guys have experienced a lot. You know, that people were in school 15, 20 years ago didn't use as far as technology. How do you think it's going to influence it?
It might be bad